everyone, welcome to this week's video. There are a lot of exciting things that happened these past few weeks, so let's get right into it. The first thing I want to start with is our freshman field day, which was earlier in October. Our freshman field day is the day that our juniors take the PSAT, and our sophomores and some seniors have off of school that day, and then our freshmen and senior stars stay in school, and the freshmen have their field day, which is basically a half day dedicated to homeroom versus homeroom competition. And it's so much fun. It's a unique event, so only the freshman class have something like this, where they have homeroom versus homeroom tug-of-war, they do relay races, soccer kicks, football throws, softball throws, you name it, they do it at freshman field day, and they compete, and then in the end, you have first, second, and third place winners for each of the different events, and then you have an overall homeroom that will win first, second, and third in freshman field day. The next major event that we had was our pep rally, which was that following Friday. And our pep rally is typically in September, but due to weather, it was going to rain that day, so we had to reschedule it, and that's because due to COVID, we had to do the pep rally outside on the field to make sure everyone was able to social distance. We couldn't do it in the gym like we used to. The Student Government Executive Council runs the event as usual. It went really well, and it was so much fun. The teams had a lot of fun, and the following day, our football team had their game that follows pep rally, and they won, which is really exciting. The next thing I want to talk about is SALT. At my school, SALT is a leadership experience trip. It typically happens this summer between your junior and senior year, but due to COVID, things were a bit different, and it happened a bit later, and it was a smaller group of people, so they invited Spelman students who would be deemed leaders, whether they were in the Student Government Council, they were a star, they were team captain, club president, they were invited to participate in SALT. And I have quite a few clips on that, so here's a little montage that I made of our SALT trip. Overall, these past 3 or so weeks have been pretty calm, pretty fun. The first marking period is going to end soon. It ends on November 5th, so that we would have successfully completed the first quarter. Then we have to do our second quarter and then midterms. So we still have a lot to look forward to. I am working on my college applications, and I'm sending out my first one by the end of this week because it's due on November 1st. And I'll find out by December 15th, I believe it is, whether I've been accepted or not. So I'm very nervous, but I'm very excited to send off my first application, which is an early decision application, so it's binding. And this is the school I really want to go to. Northeastern, it's one of my top schools. My mom and I visited back in May. It's so beautiful, it's so nice up there. So I'm very excited to send off my application, and fingers crossed. Also, this Sunday, Spelman had their first open house of the season. This open house went really well. A lot of my friends who are stars were there at our different clubs and different stations, giving people tours around the school. And we had a really great turnout, and we'll have our next open house at the time that I'm filming this. It'll be tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And finally, a lot of our fall seasons are coming to an end, and a few of our teams are going to playoffs. Our girls volleyball team are going to playoffs, and the girls soccer team is also having their first playoff game on Wednesday as well. And hopefully we see a few championships in our fall season. Also, the soccer team had their senior game, and some of the underclassmen players made posters and little goodie bags to celebrate the seniors in their last year and their last home game on the team. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching this week's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!